Welcome back to Survival Schoolhouse. My name is Leaf, and if it's your first time here, think about subscribing, because tonight we're gonna stay in a parachute teepee shelter with my son, cook some good food. But first, we need to put this on the top. What do we do? All right, let's do it. We have our parachute material. We have some smoke flaps sewn on the top of the apex of the chute. Those will fold over and open for the weather conditions and to allow smoke to come out. I have it up there and it's still too high. I think I'm going to put the end on another pole, just one of the random poles on the outside, tie it to in a certain spot, and then lift it up. Over on this side. There we go. Yeah. Let's try it again. Why didn't I bring a ladder in survival? I'm gonna make a quick ladder. What is it?
Slingshot.
How's it work?
I'll just pull back the rock.
Cool. Good idea. This isn't a survival knot, but this is called the jam knot or Canadian jam knot. Overhand knot. Another one that's loose right below it. Wrap it around your object. Come through the same direction as this knot here. That tightens down on itself as you tighten down. And then tie a knot in the end, an overhand knot in the end. So it doesn't slip out. Thank you. Let's start tying it off and see what happens.
Everybody want to do it?
Well, it's looking pretty good so far. It's been since 2002 and I made one with some help while we were in survival training. Half delirious in the middle of the winter. I don't know. I hope I'm doing it right. Now that it went around and tightened everything up, I'm going to check the top. And that's going to tighten everything up on the top. Now I'll take this log out as I work my way down. Call her good. I figure I better get this thing right since Hubbard, the guy who taught it to me in 2002, would strike me down. Who's Hubbard? Mm-hmm. He's a big, mean, scary guy. This attachment technique is kicking my butt. First tried to roll it up with a stick and then put the whale bones in, and then it's not keeping it tight. I could seal this with some tape or some other type of sealer later. Or maybe I could just tie it together. I could button it together and do a hitch all the way down. So I think I'm gonna try that. Maybe I could roll it up like this. Getting some wrinkles.
Daddy?
Let me put this headache bar up. Put it right about here and here. And instead of this going under here, seems like I'll get better water protection going like this. I'll tie this off over here.
It's a deer, probably, because it took small steps.
How do you know?
Because
Almost ready. So we have our platform and our brace. Other way. This part, turn it. Keep cutting hard in the same spot. Good job. Now put all the wood on. All of it at once. Put it over the flame. Oh, it's okay. You can lift the brace up a tiny bit, right there. You don't need to blow on it yet. Hold the brace up.
running on the wood. Wish we brung marshmallows.
All right, pile up your pine needles so you can sleep on them. Over here, pile them up. Pile up the pine needles so we don't burn up the floor all the way to our bed.
So, hello.
Are you done with our bed yet?
Nope. Every one that goes on the buy you that. Well, that's a huge Elkhart. Elkharts are huge. Put it on the pan. We're gonna have splinters in our meat.
So I want to put some on the grill. Level it out.
I hear an owl.
Cool.
little holes of the blood goes. Wait, was there still blood in it? Even when you...
Hey!
It's gonna burn it.
We can get it out. It's okay. That won't hurt it. Some tongs would be good.
Piece. One last piece.
Ready? Want to try the first bite? Elk heart over the fire. Tastes smooth, kind of velvety. Not too much connective tissue. Not in this piece. What do you think it tastes like? Should we make some more?
I see a spark going down. And it gets pushed up.
Cheers.
Just little pieces of oak is like a lot of bit filling.
Gotcha.
Tighten. That's better. Now the rest of them can come in.
Putting a teepee together today was epic. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for being with us. Feels good to have it up. The elk heart was amazing. Tasted great. I'm going to wake up in the morning, have some other good food.
Like bacon.
Maybe some bacon. Maybe some eggs. We will see. Now I'm going to go to sleep and then listen to my buddy tell me about dragon stories. We'll see you in the morning. What are you doing? Are you up? Or are you going to keep sleeping? Huh? How do you feel?
Warm.
Huh?
Just staying warm until the fire's ready.
What are you doing?
Just staying warm until the fire's ready.
Oh, when it's cold, you just get up and move fast. Get it over with. Get out of the warm sleeping bag, get it over. Ugh. We have our platform and brace. Brace about the same size as the tinder. Our small stuff ready to go. Ready to put on. Put it on the platform. Yep. Scrape as hard as you can. Yeah, it's sharper on that side. Very good. Here, put it all on at once. Use the brace. Move it over a little bit. Yep. Here. Puts all this on the other way. Very good. Put all that on this way so it makes more air. So we slept in a couple black synthetic sleeping bags. Flint had a foam poly pad. I had a small blow-up poly pad. That was warm, it was okay. My shoulders still hurt a little bit from the pressure points of sleeping on my side. But otherwise it was pretty warm. Down at my foot box at the bottom of the sleeping bag, that was a little cold at times. So I woke up and put my socks on, that warmed some things up. But I slept in my underwear. So a lot of that heat will be able to escape and then get into the insulation of the sleeping bag. But if you have a lot of dead air space inside your sleeping bag, that's a lot to heat up. So what can you do about it? So you can put extra clothes down in there. You can put your jacket down in there around your feet. If you had another blanket. Something to fill that void so then you can heat that insulation up. Instead of going to bed with all your clothes on, it's harder for your heat to escape and get to the insulation of that sleeping bag, which takes a lot longer to heat up, and it's not as effective. So try and stuff all that insulation all around you as much as possible, and that's going to keep you warmer. There we go. Get that heating up.
And some bacon ham.
Sometimes I use this thing right here, but it's no big deal just to put a pan right on the fire. Keep the pan up a little bit. Put it over here. Make a spatula.
Wait, I get 4?
How many do you want?
I thought I was gonna have 1. I don't know. And you pop the yolk again. I want 2.
Thank you. Oh, that's good. I was hungry this morning. Here's a special treat.
Okay.
Alex's homemade cookies. Cheers. Yes, I was looking forward to this the whole time. The Tipi is not waterproof, it's nylon. But because of how steep the pitch is and how tight it is, the water is going to run right off. Let's close one of the smoke flaps. parachute is made to be a parachute. That's why it's so tall and narrow, and it's not big and giant and wide. So that's why there isn't as much space as there is in other teepees. So that's why you want it nice and tight. It's nylon, it's porous. So if there's a bunch of wrinkles in it, if it was loose, then the water's gonna collect there and then drips through. But when it's so tight, water hits the outside and then just runs down to the bottom. It was fun. More to follow down the road with this teepee build. On the inside, we're gonna put a liner because down here, all the air that's coming in, which is supposed to, and then draft up towards the top. On the inside, about this far up, we're gonna put a liner so that air is gonna come in and up and help draft up through the top better and keep us warmer. So more to come on this camp build down the road. But if you enjoyed it just a little bit as much as I did, go ahead and subscribe if you feel like it, and keep surviving. Woo! That one over the top. And then what? How am I gonna get this one underneath? This one needs to go underneath. Now this one goes all the way up over the top. All the way up over the top. Oh, it's better than before. Hubbard, I did the best I could. Please don't drop me and make me do push-ups again.